I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Hi, Ren. Aw, well, he still is on voice acting. Forecast, clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves, new and old alike.
Whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, kitty? Or would you rather I called you Ren Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like, though I am pretty used to my new name now.
Will we actually find out what she's doing here?
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
Yeah, no need to go out of your way just because you're a former client. Still, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my own current office or anything. Okay, so these two obviously know each other. She really grew up on us? She really did. And I mean, we have kind of crossed paths since. Like with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Ah, okay, so that's referencing... Oh, so he was involved with that. Okay. Because remember, that was the thing that happened in the Reverie corridor after the stupid, annoying boss that I got stuck on for like 3 hours. Yeah, I'm still not over that. Glad to hear it. 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter from the Meester, huh? Where does time go? Oh, now her voice acting's gone too. You really helped shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping him with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbill. I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of a history on them too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, so that's where he got that. I'm learning a lot in this conversation. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know. Hold on, really? I mean, I could tell it was pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Ren's behind everything in the series. Just assume she's behind something and, like, 75% of the time you'll be right. Heard you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out. Thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up. You know, for old time's sake. That figures. So I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. You've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. But so long as they don't come looking for my help, you I can handle, but those other wackos, no thanks. You have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal, upstanding citizen. What'd I do to deserve this? Protest all you like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking to get her hands on you. How dreadful. Oh, she's here too.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
This is just a freaking Sky reunion, isn't it? Oh boy. Such perfect timing too. How's it going, Bannon? Thank you for making time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
How do these two know each other? Like, they were both in the Sky arc, obviously, but they didn't really interact. At least not that I remember. You're Renne's boss, right? I've heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the flying swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
She's the more interesting Zen.
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division.
Former head of the Bracer Guild in Liberal, too.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright. Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm sure he's told you a lot about me,
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
What was that? I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again. It's been, what, 4 years now? Same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with one another, Miss Bright. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up. Of course, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well. It's gonna be more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sylphie along after all. Yes, you should have.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
Oh, okay. It really is a... It really is a Sky reunion here. I should think that's obvious then. I hoped you would be more punctual, considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
Zeppo is the one Zen fan. Good to see you again, Zen. Or, see you again, too. I just assumed what I was going to say. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about 1.5 years since we last met up in person.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
So it's been 1.5 years since Cold Steel 4. Alright, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot? Yeesh, you are something else, kid. Everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. And now there goes his voice acting too. Now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should have known you already had company. Now don't give me that jealous look, Zen. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. I left him on the side for Sky the Third because other options. Yeah. You think Zen's... I don't hate Zen, I just find him boring. You sure you really need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since Fee got here. We're going to need the help for a while, I think. I love the new characters and all, but if you give me Fee and you give me Renne, yeah, they're in the party. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. There's not a universe that I am binging Renne. You're extremely well connected, too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. Matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here. And then he was never in another game until now. Yeah. Kitty, you love pretty much everybody, so... I don't know how much we could put into that. It's like he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. If you want to know something, Arkwright's your guy. Lay off with that singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? Just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the direwolf or Chow, but you're still a major pain. Renne is not a pain in the ass. You take that back. The other two, fine, but not Renne. Can't say I don't get where you're coming from. So what's the plan? I've got reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming, Kalika? Of course. I think I've played my part here. See you both again sometime. Take care in Therabad. Therabad, whatever. What about a universe that forces you to venture? I uninstall the game. I can't do that. There's too much Trails talk happening. I need to run away. Not my fault Falcom doesn't remember he doesn't exist until Horizon. I need you, friend. Just gotta spend points to ban from putting her in your party. I would break that. That's the one thing. Ren's always in the party. Sorry. Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? And aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh? We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer like my siblings after all. I thought she was more or less just a bracer at this point. I just do what I can to help and try to offer them my knowledge if I know it'll help the people I care for. Both in Liberal and in Crossbell. I've been adding a lot of people here in Calvert to that list too lately. That's good to hear. Well, I should be getting home. Estelle and Joshua will be wondering where I've gone to. Hey, we got an Estelle and Joshua mention. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. So I guess that means they're actually here, and we're just not seeing them. That's sad. I'll do what I can. Though aren't the Brights back in Liberal? Oh, never mind. That answered my question. You going all the way back there just like that? Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. Well, she's got some way of getting around quickly, doesn't she? I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults a little too much credit there.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost and trying to find your place in the world.
Guys, the voice acting's back. They could afford this line.
I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own.
So wait, sometime in between when she was rescued by Joshua and Loe, she met Van, apparently. Grab a timer and seal on the voice acting mask. Yeah.
You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
I mean, she's the best character in the series, so damn straight.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again. And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night.
If she doesn't join the party, I'm gonna be very upset. I think this is more of when she ran away after
She's grown more than I
Skies.
could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done.
I think it's more of when she ran away after Skies and was solo and Crossbell. Oh, okay. But she said 5 years ago. Although, actually, yeah, I guess that lines up. Yeah, I guess that would line up, right? Because it's been 7 years, I think, since Sky FC? And then it's 2 years after. Yeah, so I guess that would line up. So I'd be in between, like, Sky the Third and Crossbow, I guess? Something like that? Okay.
I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Okay, that makes more sense. I gotta say, they put him in everything, didn't they? Like, retroactively, they put Van at, like, every event in the series. Because he was also in Operation Millie Mirage in Cold Steel 4, so... Like, and I'm guessing, when the others show up, they'll also be, like, know them somehow. That seems to be the route they're taking it. Anyway. Each game is a year, with CS1 and 2 being half a year. Right. Although I thought there was only like a few months between, Sky the Third and Zero. I think I had in my mind that was it anyway. Fan is bad. Wow, okay. Their goal is to be in Therabad in time for morning of the next day, which will require setting off the night before. Such they ought to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. Please tell me Ren's coming with. No, you forgot. No. Aww. I'm sad. It's like Cold Steel 4 all over again. I get like a little hint of Renne here, and then it's like, okay, she's gone now. Although Cold Steel 4 is even more painful because they made her a party member for like 10 minutes and didn't let you play as her the rest of the game. That was very upsetting. I'm still not over that. I want to go to the film fest too. You get to meet famous people, right? We're not going for fun, you know. This is real work hours here. It's quite exciting, though you never know. We really might meet a lot of famous people. You're right, we'll be meeting Nina for sure, and she had a really unique aura, I guess. That's one way to put it. I'm traumatized by the lack of Renne. I am! She's in everything, but she's never, like... Well, I guess I can't complain. Reverie, she was in for a lot, but still. A good 8 hours by car, isn't it? That's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. Thank you. Time for a drink to liven up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot why you renewed your license already. You people couldn't stay serious if your lives depend on it, could you? I don't know what you're taking on that's taking you to Therabad, but please do take care. Alright, can't say I ain't nervous, but you try taking the wheel till we're out of Edith. Okay, I'm sure this is gonna go well. I see you put those driving chops you showed writing red stars around Linkport into practice. I'm not even gonna begin to pronounce that. I'm just gonna skip that. I got this, Ingrid Red Star. It's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I could drive this baby way more smoothly than shaky-handed codger? That's a new word. This is gonna be your first and only warning. Oh dang, he put him in his place. Sweets really aren't the only thing you're picky about, huh? Like, like car and saunas, the essentials of life. Still, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine? Why does someone have to call now? Yeah, I'd rather not take this in front of them, but I ain't got a choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
Not to you? Huh? Weirdly dressed one.
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
I don't know who she is, but it's cool. If you had something else you wanted to run through me, this ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can I wait until I get back?
I see.
Should have given you a call myself, to be honest, but this was a real last-minute thing.
What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me. And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned.
Service
I am
provider?
deeply worried on a personal level, too. considering I am charged with your care.
I'm grateful, but we'll be away for a few days. I'll call you when things settle down afterwards.
Oh, please wait!
I have no idea what that's about. Doesn't work at some shop or whatever, okay? Sure about that? I am very curious where this is going. Veteran? That's not possible. The sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super... Yeah, that's not what this is about. Which, yes, did make me... Oh. Well, this is just going from bad to worse, isn't it? I don't think that's making it any less suspicious. Her eyes have no light in them at all. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, him being a great driver is kind of weird. Driving skills are off the charts. He's really giving Van a run for his money. It's not even his car. I mean, he's backing it up. Only thing I hate more than smug little shit is the smug little shit of a talent. Yep. Isn't a bad ride. I can see why you're always raving about her. Smooth, customizable, and comfy. I could also make sharp turns without a hitch. A red. I guess Red Star is a kind of car, huh? I'll make a convert of you yet. Of the 4 main brands. Oh, it's a brand of car, not a type of car. I see. I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of... Oh, well... Burn in hell. So, Renne had his sister, and Van has his car. That's how this is working. I see. Anyway, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be at Therabad by sunrise. Then we can meet up with Nina. Curious to find out what we signed up for. Me too. I must evolve the Genesis somehow, but that's about all we know for sure. It is weird how the Genesis just lights up every time it's plot relevant. It's times like these where I wish I could glean more insight from when they're glowing. Hey, that's what I was just talking about. Don't go beating yourself up. I've been wondering though, how does the glowing... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How's the glowing thing work? That's what I want to know. Estelle had adopting, Lloyd had barriers, Renne had a lease, Van has his car. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's exactly how it works. God only knows, those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like artifacts, so we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. I mean, I said it was whenever the story thought it was relevant. Don't they go off when Almada is pulling shit? Couldn't they be in Therabad? I had my contacts look into that, but they haven't found a trace of them there. Still, they could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out. Fingers crossed that isn't the case. I'll bet it isn't. The approach is too soft and roundabout for them. Not to mention, they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least not the one in Therabad. Maybe they had some reason to stop the one in Mesoldom since they're headquartered there. Last I heard, they moved out of Mesoldam a long time ago. I know he's moved on about it, but I'm still wondering about Maid Lady. Because she looked a lot like everybody's favorite little computer user in Crossbow. And I miss Tio, so... I mean, she's not Tio, but she reminded me of Tio. The people responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it and started a fire. The whole thing was canceled as a precaution. For real? Hey, you said the thing. What will the next protag have? Their weapon? Maybe. And here I thought those racist bastards were a dying breed. I'd love to wipe the floor with those shit stains. The language in this game is so much different than the last game. Man, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? Even if this job is bigger than we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation. We go very back is all. I've known him since I was first starting as a fixer. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs and I feed him info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys are in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? There's Bermody too. He was definitely the most upstanding one of them, that's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust if you ask me. Seemed really well connected too. He even knows Nina. Wasn't it him who arranged our SPGs in Tharbad too? That's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances out there. People want a more mature cast, so they got one. I mean, one of them's 13 and one of them's 16, so sure. And he's got the rep as a journalist who turned down a Fultzer. Really? But the Fultzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive. And how the hell did a small-time dude at Gossip Mag get in the running for that? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. I'm gonna be at Tharbad starting on the second day we're there to cover the festival. Maturity isn't measured by age. Oh, you can only be so mature at 13. Let's calm down now. So we ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. Even as a Jaeger, my point still stands. Didn't mean to yawn so loud. It's okay to go to sleep if you want to get some shut-eye, you know? The seat will recline, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure your seatbelt's nice and tight first. None of us would mind if you got some rest too, by the way. We've passed a number of pit stops already. Don't worry about me, I'm used to long drives like these. If I really needed that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Works for me, I'm still young, so I can actually do all-nighters. That was kind of harsh. I've been meaning to ask. People not really drink camel's milk in the Republic? Was that story about the Molfita that made you want to ask? Well, that's right, you don't see camels much outside of the Central East. You used to drink it back home or something? Nope, our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any camels back home either. I just had some during a few of our trips. Okay, it tasted so good though, it's much thicker than cow and sheep's milk. I wonder if it's like kumis? That's good stuff. Sorry, I don't know a lot of these words. Maybe I want to try it now. Okay, camel's milk is supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. I haven't tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who are allergic to cow's milk. Much higher in protein, vitamins, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. Also say it's tough to bake with, though, so kind of surprised when someone would try making chocolate with it. You sure are an encyclopedia for the weirdest shit. Yeah, that's a weird thing to know. Someone should tell these guys about almond milk, it'll blow their minds. Yeah, you guys hauled your ass back to Langport because Chow bribed him with sweets too, right? We're so screwed if Almada learns his weak points. You make a good point. I guess we'll have to learn how to make even nicer confections to keep him loyal to us. I can't always be bought, you know. Changing topics, Nina seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? Only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Guy that loves his sweets knows his shit, I guess so. She stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. Not a warrior, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her. Quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Langport, is she? No, but she's not like every Easterner in this part of the world comes from Langport. We got Longley in Eastern Calvard, and a place like Eastern Quarter over in Crossbell out west, to name two big hubs. That's true. I miss Crossbell. She's deliberately gone out of her way to present herself as more white, too. Not judging, to make it clear. That's her call to make. I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvard problem, a delicate one. There's, after the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our Constitution makes it possible for us all to live in harmony with one another. And to a certain extent we do, at least on the surface. Do you mean all the racial terrorism that's been happening? Prejudices run real deep in Calvard. There isn't much over in Langport, but up north, oh boy. You got white supremacists stuck in Calvard's past who raise some hell with Easterners, and Central Easterners sometimes too. Okay, this game's getting a little real, isn't it? Things came to a head when Crossbell tried declaring its independence and during the economic crisis that followed, but it's calmed down some since. Though that's only because Calvard's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that's not the case. Of course, Huey's never taking it laying down. They hit back hard. So there's that too. It's not all one-sided. Yeah, that's a pretty mature take for you. Well, shut up. I just hate stereotypes, that's all. I agree with you there. We're all individuals. Just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way. Central Easterners have a lot of mirrors, so that adds to the friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Calvard's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Verne and the Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are. It's not just financial investments. It's well known that one of my great-grandfather's 3 disciples had a Central Eastern background. Professor Hamilton, if you know her name. I thought all the professors were males. That's kind of cool. There's a female professor. Did not know that. Oh yes, I've heard of her before. Still, it's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made because of the people who made it. I could have sworn in, like, what game was it? It's been forever. Was it Sky FC? Sky SC? I'm pretty sure Tita or one of them was talking about it. And I thought they mentioned that all of them were male. Maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know. I guess I still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? The younger crowd doesn't really dwell as much on where people come from, though. I say keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea. You're not much older than us, you know. Don't throw out your back just yet, Gramps. By the way, it's the job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can... You're a part of the same generation, most likely. You're literally, like, what? 4 years older than him, my dude? I think he's like 20 or something. Anyway. You pave your own damn road, and calling me old fart is bad enough. They're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they're asleep. Okay, don't you start. You're not that much older than... Well, okay, Fairy you are, but not the other two. Hard to believe we used to be like this too.
These are some troubled times, and I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on. but I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way. So you don't go off the rails like I did.
Well, that was foreboding, wasn't it? Hey, we made it to the middle of nowhere. Why didn't they just take a plane? Actually, scratch that. Planes suck. Never mind. I get it. Driving's better. Finally awake, huh? Morning. Last night, did you, because road trips are for bonding? No, it's just, plane travel sucks. He also likes his car? I guess so. We're in Shuren Desert? I read about it in one of my textbooks. Yeah, like I said, we're in the middle of freaking nowhere. No, I kind of dig it. You're the only one. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Therabad in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bushed. You take over, number 3. Number 3? There's only 2 of you that can drive. How'd you get number 3 out of that? How the hell can you just pass out right there like it's nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something. Hey, rest is important. Conking out on demand is a good skill to have. You really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. Sure, a lot of cars on the... Okay. I would say traffic's moving pretty well. They must be trying to get to the film festival. Out of the old man sawing logs, nothing's stopping me from putting the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast the sucker can go. How about no? Let's just go to Therabad, get to Therabad in one piece, please. Let's see, according to this map, yep, like Van said, we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
Welcome back, voice acting.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity. That must be Tharbad, all right.
You know, considering Agnes is a student, she sure isn't on campus much. I wish I had that many days off when I was in college. Let alone in high school. City of Pleasure. Welcome to fictional Vegas, I guess. And the voice acting's gone. Well, I'm glad we got those 5 lines. A waterfall in the middle of town? Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water is pumped in straight from the oasis. Couldn't they just recycle the water? Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Anyway, where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right and pull into the big parking lot. I got us a spot booked there. Will do. Do you think this technically counts as him kidnapping her? Voluntary kidnapping. Here at last. Are you going to be alright? You only slept for an hour. I'll manage. Used to it at this point. You can sure tell we're in a desert, though. Barely morning, it's already hotter than Gehenna. It's not kidnapping if they consent beforehand. I mean, technically, this is her job, right? So, it's only gonna get hotter through the day, too. And then nighttime hits, and the temperature crashes like a bus. We're meeting our client soon, yeah? What say we cool off at the casino? Yeah, your dreams, kid. We need to check in to the end first. Once we drop off our luggage, it'll be time for us to limber up. The place we're staying at is the Culture District, right? Yeah, if memory serves, it should be. So yes, in the eyes of the law. Well, listen. She's old enough to be employed to work, so I think it's fine. I got no defense for Fairy. She's like 13. I mean, I guess she's a Jaeger, so maybe she's like exempt. I don't know. I'm not gonna think that hard about it. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. I don't think they thought this hard about it, so I'm not going to.
That big-ass building must be the place.
It's called the Al Jumeirah Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later.
Oh, there.
I can't wait to see it up close.
Well, you'll have to wait a little longer. Let's keep moving.
Looking to buy something?
I buy one of everything, that's how I roll. Oh, I already ate the orange juice. And let me buy one more of these.
See you again.
Alright, time to stuff our face. Because food gives us, like, better stats, so.
I am stuffed.
Every
Not
time we
this
find
way.
new... But I wanted to order that. Okay, fine. Game won't let me wander off on my own.
Central Eastern culture is so fascinating.
Oh yeah, I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle's my kind of scene. Hey, I found a camel. Famous for its bazaar. Okay. Last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. That sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff in out of them? That's right. I've read about them before. They're hookahs? Traditional devices that come from the Central East. Right, can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. It should be just past that sign over there.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
That's not the Sarah I know. It's good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too. See, this must be what... yeah, this is where me and the rest of the crew stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Fate always has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyways, welcome to Therabad, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. Well, they seem happy. See, so you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown up so much in just a year. Yeah, you should see the kind of growths people in the series get. It's kind of insane. It's no big deal, really. I still have a lot to learn. Always have to ask Honest to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. It's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. She's a quick study. I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. So you're her boss, right? Make sure you do your job, too, and look after her well. Got it? That was rude. Well, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. She's always been really nice to me. This will make for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now? That's it. That it is. Dingo says he's done getting us some 4 SPGs ready too. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye and then head to the hotel in the entertainment district by noon. Sounds good to me. Then off to work we go. I'm calling it now. Ferry
where's the
probably
nearest
won't
bulletin
change
board?
much like Fee did. What's
I think
surprising?
there's one in the bazaar.
Okay, that's where we can do our SP report. Not that we have anything to report right now. Oh, there's a shop in here too.
Looking is always
What all do
free,
they
you
have?
know.
Ooh, I could get more, Gourmet points. All the gourmet points.
Come back for more anytime.
Let's see. Hummus is really good. Okay. Let's get our gourmet points. Alright. Can we cook any of that? Not what I meant to do. That was a lot of talking. Okay. Can I cook any of this? I can.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it. I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
Okay, and then one more.
Got it! I'll try my hardest. My Kruga cooking turned out great.
Sweet. So now I should be able to get more gourmet points.
Thanks for the grub. Love me a sugar rush.
There we go. Alright. Let's see what else. There's a lot of shops here. Let's check out the shops. Hummus and some non-elite combo.
Oh, come and see.
Buy items.
Why, hello.
Sand art bottle. Gift. Oh, gift. Yes, definitely want gifts. And a gift for Elaine. HP plus 500, strength plus 5. Sure. I don't really plan on using it, but
Thank you.
rare
Why,
items.
hello.
Spirit drop. Ooh.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Need some spices,
Place has got a
perhaps?
totally different vibe from Longport. I like it.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a region by walking around a big city like this.
Okay. Hello.
Cinnamon cookie. Sure. I don't think there's anything
Thanks for
else we need to cook
shopping.
now, so we don't really need to worry
No,
about that.
I'll have to remember
You
that.
won't find this just anywhere. Hey there. What'll it be?
Camel steak.
See ya.
I just keep buying one of every food because the
Thanks for the
points
grub.
help our stats, so I kind of have to. And we can get quests.
Now, what's it say?
The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild and make this a headache. Think you could catch her and hand her over? Okay. Wow, for SPG already. Yes, Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. Really that much of a... Is there really much of a demand for a Spriggan services in a town like this, though? This isn't like Langport, where Huey calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Therabad branch, why is that hard to say, is right over there. There are definitely bracers around. It's all true, but anywhere you go, there's always people with more sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, with the film festival almost here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get to everyone who needs them. Right, then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks who'd otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly, but remember, we're here on a mission. We can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Alright. Let's do this too.
real oasis.
And then we'll go back. We're not going to skip any of the side quests. I just wanted to do both of these things real quick. So pretty. Definitely in Therabat with a view like this. Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvard. And then over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. That is a huge freaking hotel. So that's the hotel. Even from this far away, it looks huge. The Kowloon Hotel back in Langport's no slouch. That place, that Palace of Decadence might as well be made straight out of Mira. I gotta check out the observation lounge when I was here before, and it was so luxurious inside. I was blown away. City at night looks amazing from up there too. It felt different compared to Langport. Yeah, you don't say. Now I want to see for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's as nice as Fairy says. Alright, that's enough slacking off. Can't have you kids forgetting about work this quickly. Is that the dancer you saw before? I think it was a different one before, but yeah, it is. Let's check it out. It's the fan service portion of the game. Oh. She's way better than the other dancer I saw. It's captivating. I can hardly take my eyes off it. Thank you, Stream Thing, for showing me that, because that passed way too quickly for me to read naturally. Girls are awesome. That was beautiful. Felt like it's in a dream watching that. No, like those two girls were the only thing in the whole world. Hooks, lines, and sinkers won't get you that good. So that's Central Eastern dancing. Yeah, for a couple of random chicks, they know how to capture an audience. And oh man, you girls are hot stuff. Huh?
Thank you?
That's so much. Are you sure?
Help yourselves. We've taken a real liking to you girls. Oh goody. All we ask is you come hang out with us. We've got a nice room around the entertainment district and everything.
Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? That's not enough cash for you? Well, I see where this is going. Fine, we'll give you girls more, as much as you like. Just come with us already. Well, that escalated quickly.
Let me go!
Shahina!
What do you think you're doing? This isn't funny. Filthy hands off. Hey, it's the Men in Black! I thought they go after aliens. Who are you calling fishy, huh? You locals ain't worth shit. Or filthy, rather. Dudes like this weren't raised properly, exactly. Now go on, scram.
Let go of them, now!
Fairy coming in to save the day. Well, at least they paid for that one voice line. Are you two alright?
Yeah. What's their problem?
Oh, okay, now it's back. What is with this, freaky kid? Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Get over here and... I can't move. Whoa, whoa, we got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. Sucks to be you two, having such morons for bosses. What'd you say? So you're looking for some company, it sounds like. Get yourself a pretty fancy room reserved and everything. Film festival's not for another 3 days. You know, what if we helped you catch some Z's until then? Hey, what's going on here? Great, now we got bracers giving us grief. Those are the most generic looking bracers, especially the one on the left. Holy crap. And just when we thought we could have some fun in this dump of a city, you guys had to ruin it. Better not catch you, again, or else there'll be hell to pay, you hear us? Yeah, I'm sure there will be. I'm real scared. That's, supposed to be our line. You guys are amazing. You got rid of them like they were nothing. I mean, they were nothing. So glad to see those guys gone. What a relief. Oh, guess I'm in a bit of a scene. I'm sorry. It's okay. It all worked out in the end. What a morning, and we only just got here. You ladies okay? Those guys didn't rough you up too badly, did they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
Oh, and it's back.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Looks like everything's under control here. I think those were the two guys Zen mentioned before, too. Harasser's gone. The audience members donated tips to the two dancers before dispersing. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. Here. These are on me.
Wow, really? Thank you.
You really don't need to. You've already done so much for us.
I insist. Consider it my way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
So we have Renne, we have Renne, we have Sarah, and now we have Sarah. Okay.
Shahina, stop.
I feel like we're getting these names a little too similar to each other. Just a little bit. I'm just glad to see you two are alright after all that. That's what counts. Really sorry for barging in like that. I could have done better. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Sarah. My younger sister and I dance for a living.
It mimics real life just fine. It just gets confusing. But I guess if they're not major characters, it's fine.
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you. Anyway, what's your deal, old dude? What do you all do? You don't look like bracers.
Is he just gonna get called old by everybody? Like, how old are they? They look like they're... Well, I'm not even gonna judge. I don't know in this game. Did you just...
Shahina! Don't call him that. That's rude.
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
Looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you're old, Gramps. It isn't funny, anyway. So you guys go around solving people's problems? That's interesting. I had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Could they be the ones people have been talking about since yesterday? That's so cool. It sounds like a really, grown-up thing to do. It's okay, you don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. Sucks to be you, Chief. Anyway, real talk. I'm glad we were there to handle those guys for you girls. Creeps like that tend to give you grief a lot? Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come watch us are quite polite. I can't deny that some of the trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. That's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only have to look at the parking lots to see that there's people from all over Subnoria, not just Calvard, coming to attend. And among those visitors are guys who think they're hot shit, making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Even given that, I can understand how things would be happening around here. I'm sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you? Don't worry about it. Just stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had real crazy moves when you confronted those other guys back there. Mary's way too fast. I didn't even see her coming. And you two were super quick, too. Holy, a pedo hunter turned out to be a pedo. Insane. The one on the left I could see being younger, I guess. But the one on the right does not look like she has to be like 20 or something. You all should learn to dance while you're in town. I bet you do great. Then again, I'm awful at judging character ages in these games. People either look like they're a child or they look like they're like 20. So, I don't know. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah. I'll teach Agnes. What do you say? Even we'll make pedophiles afraid again, hat. I'm sure they've got more important things to do than hang out with us. I'm a bit curious about how you guys dance. now that you mention it. It's so pretty. You two are really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it exactly? Come from a family of dancers that have passed our form down from generation to generation. Our mother taught us these moves. I guess I wouldn't be against teaching you a little bit about what we do if it helps keep our traditions alive. Alright, clearly it feels like we were meant to meet. Almost like it was part of the plot. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Really? Sure, I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if you're in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. You know, I bet there are things from it I could apply to my sword dancing too. I might just join in on those lessons. You could do that? The more I think about it, the more I think you might even be able to pull off our outfits. Oh yeah? Sure, that'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Do I, really want to? Fairy's like, I'm on board. I can't wait to start learning. You kids do recall that we're here on, assignment, right?
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up.
Hi.
Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Hey, stranger. Yep, we rolled in here first thing in the morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
See, we could have just taken the airship. So we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over straight away?
No, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us. Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina? Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
Sounds good. See you there. But his car, I mean, I guess so. Was that Nina you were talking to? Sounds like she just got into town. Once we find time, we should make our way over to the hotel. Still, that voice sounded like... Hold on, did you say Nina as in Nina Finley? You guys know her? Don't mind her. She just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies, which we'll catch. Ever since they announced the film festival was coming to Tharbad, Shina's been a ball of excitement. Well, duh, how could I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are gonna be in town, not just Nina. Are you guys gonna go meet with her later? I'm so jealous. Do you want us to try and get you an autograph from her? She'd probably say yes if we asked nicely. For real? Hey, they said the thing. You'd do that for me? Oh, we can't make any promises. Only if she's comfortable with it. That's fine, please. I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you do this for me. You don't have to keep bringing that up. I think there's no escape for you, dude. I'm really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world to her. Anyway, we should be in town for 2 or 3 days. Anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but we'll be more than happy to help. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything. After that, the sisters went back to perform some more, while Van and the others opted to visit the entertainment district. Alright, well, Van's now scarred, but hey, at least we moved the plot along or something.